Hello, darling. I have something today for you that will change your life for the better. You'll thank me when you're done. Okay, so my question to you is why? Why take notes in an ordinary spiral notebook? There's no need for that. You deserve better than that. You deserve a one of a kind vintage book repurposed into a notebook. Wouldn't it be so much better to take your science notes in this? I think so. So let's make one, shall we? Okay, welcome back to another weird and wonderful craft. Today we are repurposing some old books to add some pizzazz to our plain old spiral notebooks by adding vintage covers to them. It's going to be fun. It will be, I promise. You can add some book pages on the inside to make it even better. I just love these. I think they're great. Some materials for this project include an inexpensive spiral notebook, a vintage book with a fun cover that you don't mind repurposing, white glue, some stronger glue like E6000, a paintbrush for spreading glue, some clear tape, a permanent marker, an X-Acto knife, and a metal ruler. We're going to start our project by taking our X-Acto knife and gently separating the cover from the pages of our book by running the X-Acto knife down the inside of the spine. Do this in the front and also the back, and keep cutting through until you get the cover separated from the pages. Set aside your interior pages because we'll use those later. So now we're going to remove the spine of the book by setting our metal edge ruler against the spine and cutting with our X-Acto knife along the spine of the book on both sides. So now we're going to do a test fit of the cover on the spiral notebook. And you'll see as I place the cover there, it's a little bit small compared to the overall size of the notebook. So we are going to trim down the pages on the right that you see there. But the first thing we're going to do is we're going to cover the spine or the part that's going to show with our permanent marker. And I'm just coloring in with the black marker just so that the yellow and the white doesn't show through. Now I'm going to repeat the same thing on the back by coloring in the area near the spine. Now that the spine is covered with our marker, I'm going to attach the cover to the back of the spiral notebook. When you do this, make sure that you have it facing the right way and it's right side up. You know, here you see I'm turning it upside down, but I make sure that the cover is facing the correct way. So you want to use some really strong glue on the back of the cover and spread that around as best you can before you place the cover back down on the spiral notebook. Once your glue is spread evenly, set your cover down and press evenly. Next, you want to repeat the process for the front cover, doing the same thing, spreading your strong glue and then placing the cover down. In order to get the covers to adhere really well, I'm just placing a couple books on top of it, and I'm just going to let them sit there for a few minutes. So now is a good time to trim my cover using my X-Acto knife. I'm going to go ahead and just use it to trim the cover on the back and the front of the spiral notebook. Going back to the interior pages of our book, I picked 2 pages that I can use for the inside covers of my spiral notebook, and I'm just going to use the end pages of my book. And I'm going to carefully cut them with the X-Acto knife to separate them from the spine. I'm going to do this for both the front and back covers. Using your paintbrush, add glue to the inside of the page. As you place your page down on the cover, smooth out any bubbles that may appear. And repeat the process for the front cover. Again, I'm going to use my books to weigh down the covers and make sure that the pages adhere properly. And while those pages are drying, I look through the rest of the interior of the book to find some interesting pages to put on the first and last pages. Before I put my pages on the inside, first I'm going to take a minute to trim off that extra lined paper that's sticking out from the cover. Using some lighter paper glue, I take my book pages and glue them to the front and back side of the first page in the book and also the last page in the book. This will give it a little extra flair and a little bit of sturdiness. And now our vintage book covered notebook is ready to go and ready to be used. So I hope you enjoyed this video. showing you how to make your own vintage book covered notebooks. That's a mouthful. I think they make great gifts. If you know somebody that likes to journal or does a lot of note taking or writing, these are really a fun way to repurpose books and make writing a little more interesting. So until next time, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. We're repurposing some old books to add some pizzazz. Today, I'll see you around. Oh, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.